Welcome to RidgeLife. It's a beautiful day out here today. It's the beginning of March and we are way behind in our yard care. See, normally during the winter I'm out with some herbicide taking care of the weeds that have grown up in our Bermuda grass. You know, Bermuda is dormant in the wintertime, but it's been so rainy this winter I ain't had a chance to get out and do it. So you can see all the weeds that have come up, and today we're going to take care of those. We have a really nice Bermuda lawn out here. In the summertime it's real lush and green, but if we don't take care of these weeds in the wintertime, you get all this buildup. So I'm going to get the glyphosate out here. We're going to spray it on the weeds. Now normally in the deep winter I'll put a glyphosate across the entire yard, and that kills anything that's green, because in the wintertime the Bermuda is all brown. So anything that's green is not supposed to be here in the wintertime. But now, you know, it's been close to 70 several times. I really don't want to kill any of the Bermuda that may have been activated. It's still way too early for Bermuda. But we're going to go ahead and spot all of these weeds, anything that's dark green, the big weeds, with a glyphosate. And then we're still a little bit early for a pre-emergent in our zone. So usually April 1st, I come out with the pre-emergent. So right now we're going to put the glyphosate out. It's going to kill all the weeds that have come up. And then the next time we see you, we'll show you, we'll put the pre-emergent out. I get my lawn care products from Do-It-Yourself Pest Control. They got great prices on pest control products, both in professional grade as well as lawn care products. And you see, you can get commercial size containers, and they send out coupons for 10-15% all the time, and they have really good seasonal sales as well. When you're using an herbicide, it's a really good thing to use a surfactant. And a surfactant is basically an oil. And that oil, when in small quantities and mixed in with your water and your herbicide, allows the herbicide to stick to the leaves better of the weeds you're trying to kill, and then the chemical will get down in and get to the root system much quicker than if you just placed the herbicide and the water directly on it. You're going to lose a lot of its efficiency. So for the spot treatments I'm going to do today on all the greens that have came up, I'm going to get a 3-gallon tank sprayer. And you know, this one says Roundup. I actually got this one because I only use this for Roundup or for glyphosate or for a straight grass killer, because I don't want to mix and have any kind of residuals that could take out my good ornamental grasses in the summertime. So what we're going to do is, with the glyphosate, we're going to mix about 2 ounces to 3 gallons. Now if you're trying to kill poison ivy or a shrub of that type, you may go 2.5 ounces to 3 gallons. You can go a little bit higher too, but I found that you start getting at higher concentrations, you really don't get that much more efficiency. With the surfactant, I'm going to add about 1/4 ounce to 3 gallons. It doesn't sound like much, but that oil goes a long way. And you can go up to 3/4 of an ounce, even to an ounce, but it's not going to really give you that much more efficiency. Anytime you're dealing with chemicals, you want to make sure you're wearing proper personal protective equipment. Now glyphosate, you've heard, Roundup, causes cancer, so I want to make sure I do not get any of it in my lungs, in my eyes, on my skin, anywhere. So I wear safety glasses for mixing it so I don't get it in my eyes. Make sure you don't spray on a windy day so you don't inhale it. I wear nitrile gloves. You can wear latex or nitrile to make sure it doesn't absorb into your fingers or your hands. And I also wear rubber boots so when I'm walking out in the yard, it won't absorb into my shoes and my feet. When I'm mixing my chemicals, I like to add about 2/3 of my tank up with water. Then I'm going to add my chemicals in to get them evenly dispersed, and then I'll add water on top of it. If I add the chemicals and then do the whole thing with water, they have a tendency to foam up. All right, I have my surfactant, which is an oil, and my glyphosate mixed up, or into my measuring container. Pour that into there. Now I'm going to add the rest of the way with water to the 3-gallon point. Good reason to wear gloves. You can see the rubber boots got wet as well, so gotta be careful with chemicals. Now all we need to do is prime it up, start spraying. Once you got it primed, we're gonna start spraying our grass. We'll see y'all soon. All right, we got our yard sprayed. Take about 30 minutes for it to be rainproof. And in the next 2 days, all the green stuff here should turn brown. And then just in about 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be time for pre-emergence. I usually do that on April 1st. I remember April's Fool's Day is when I go out and take care of all the pre-emergent. So the spring and summer seasons are taken care of. If you don't get pre-emergent out, you're gonna have a rough spring and summer, that's for sure. We'll check back with y'all in a couple weeks. You'll see all this is dead, and then we'll be putting the pre-emergent out, and I'll show you how we mix that up and what we use. Until then, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife.